Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Kevin Sullivan Advice channel. Thanks for watching my channel. Email me at kevinsullivanadvice@outlook.com. Email me at that email address so that you can have free consultations with me through email. Also, email me at that email address so you can book a consultation with me, one-on-one consultation with Kevin Sullivan Advice via phone or via Skype or Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic at hand of this subject will be called "The Narcissists Don't Want to Better Your Life or Theirs." They don't want things to get better. Narcissists do not want things to get better. Also, toxic people. Their life, they don't want it to get better. Your life, they don't definitely want it to get better. They don't want anything better. What it is, where they're at, is where they're gonna stay at 9 times out of 10, and where they want to be at. And do you have successful narcissists? Yes, you do have some successful narcissists. There are successful narcissists. There are successful toxic people. So, yeah. And of things getting better, of life, it varies, say a successful person that's a toxic or narcissist, or a rich or wealthy toxic or narcissistic person. When it comes to success and wealth or riches, they're good at that level. But when it comes to everything else, marriage, as far as being a spouse, as far as being a decent person, as far as morals, values, and principles, as far as being a parent, things of that nature, they could be horrible about, toxic about. You get what I'm saying? So, different levels of, getting better or changing, because you could have all the money in the world and that's all you got is money, but everything else about you or your life sucks. Only thing you usually say is I'm rich or I'm wealthy. I mean, that's cool, but everything else could be falling apart. So just wanted to make that clear and get that out there, future reference. So, ladies and gentlemen, so I was trying to figure out what that notification was all about. So, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, so whatever your life is at, you want it to get better. Say you want it to get better. You want better. You're aiming for that. But narcissists and toxic people, the level they at, whatever they going through at life, whatever the issues at hand, they're gonna stay there. They don't want to change. They don't want things to change that is bad in their life. They don't. And same definitely for yours. So if they haven't always going through a financial crisis, if that's just them, that's them. Um, do they want you to help? They might want you to help, but they don't want you to change their situation because they don't want to. And that's one thing we gotta understand. People is not gonna change because of you. And some people don't want to change. And that's the thing with the narcissist. Whatever a narcissist or a toxic person, and people in general didn't change on their own, that they need to change on their own, they have to change on their own for it to change, to get better, it's not gonna happen. It's not, you know. And definitely you know this when they get the help in hand that they need, whether they need it, or especially if they don't need it, and they get that help in hand and they fumble the ball, or, they got excuses, they mess it up, or nothing changed, nothing happens out of it that was supposed to happen, could have, woulda, shoulda, that story, that's the A plus plus to how you really know. Like, okay, yeah, I really see now. Like, you're just a complainer, because part of them is being a victim, and part of being a victim is complaining. You always have to be a victim, you have to be complaining. Something always happening to you, something always going wrong. And that's the wrong approach to take to life. Don't never take the victim road of life, even if they was wrong, and even if he was a victim of something or whatever it is. What I mean is the victim mindset, the mind state of being a victim. You can't do that, because once you think like a victim and have a mindset of a victim, you never get up from your situation, you never heal from this situation, from your hurt, from your wounds, and you never get better to where you was at, or even get, and definitely get higher to where you was at, even better. So don't ever take that road. Gotta put that out there. Also, you will notice that, say for instance, if a narcissist always got money issues, money problems, and it seems they just can't get over the hump. They never can get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? And then, say like they got a stimulus check for 10,000. That could have helped them or way over helped them. And then what happened? This, that, and the third happened, right? They got a victim story. See what I'm saying? When that happens, then you know. See, we stay in relationships with people and deal with narcissists and toxic people about certain things, and the proof is right there in the pudding. The proof is right there in the pudding. That's just who they are. They're poor with money. They have poor habits with money, and they don't have financial literacy. And even if some people do have financial literacy, but they don't live by it. So there you go with that. So you got to understand that's who they are. That's their problem. They don't want things to get better. If they have a nasty attitude and they shiesty, they always thieving, they always stealing, they shiesty, they backstabbers, and they always ruin their relationships, then that's who they are. That's be who they are. They're not gonna change that. They'll come to you and complain to you about how they the victim and everybody this and she's that and everybody be doing me wrong and everybody this and everybody that. She did this, she did that. I did this because they did that. It's their fault. Playing the victim role, but nothing ever changes. No accountability to what happened, and they're never the issue of the problem. They don't never want things to get better, and they definitely don't want anything in your life to get better. They don't care about your life getting better. They don't care about that. So they don't want things to get better for you or them. Whatever issues you going on about, they don't care about it. They're not trying to help you. And if they do help you, they're only helping you so they can control you. That's the thing you gotta watch out with. Some people help you out so they can own you and control you. And you don't even notice because this is not the conversation. No contracts was drawn up and you signed as your John Hancock to where you know and you agree to it, to the terms and conditions. That's what be happening and going on. That's what be happening, that's what be going on. So don't never think a narcissist is the type of person going to change. Don't think they want to change for the better because they don't want to change for the better. Who they are is who they are, and that's who they're going to be. They do not want their life to get better. They just want you to be in the storm with them. They just want you to go through the storm with them and deal with the problems. And the saying, misery loves company. So that you could be the shoulder to lean on or cry on. So you could be their punching bag. And so you could be there to deal with the stuff that they dealing with. And for you to be their protector doing everything. For you to be somebody that they could bring all their problems to. That's all you're going to be the use for. Or whatever issues they have so you can fix them. I mean, not fix them, you know what I mean? So but let me see, I'm not use fix. Because when something's broken and you fix it, it's fix. That's what the word fix means, So I'm not going to use fix. It's just helping hand. Basically, you just lending a helping hand. You know what I mean? That's basically it. If they have an attitude, like I was saying, and they ruin relationships, they just want to vent to you and for you to stand up in whatever chaos that they created with the relationships. So what they did in the relationships and all the toxic energy and drama, negative energy and drama that they brought to you too, from you being with them. Even whether it's just to the point to where they bringing it to you as fitting to you and telling you how they feel and how they mad, then they taking it out on you. There's different levels to it. So you still end up dealing with it and putting up with it in a way, and it still is coming back to you. So That's all it's really. That's what it's really about. I mean, whatever struggles you have, problems you have, that's you. That's your business. That's your problem. You know, um, longest, but and put that in the longest. If they don't like it and they're not, it's a problem to them because they'll benefit more from you not having that problem or that issue. So that's the only be a reason why they care. Another reason why they'll care or want to um, help you fix that situation, because for whatever reason, for them, it will be it'll benefit them and be better for them if you didn't have that issue or that problem. So that's what that'd be about. Say they somebody of good stature, you got a drug problem, and it's getting out of hand to where they don't want it to be known publicly because it'll kind of mess up their image a little bit. They'll help you with that just because it'll hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Your hurt, your pain, your problem will hurt them, so they'll help you fix that so it won't hurt them. You see, when it comes to them, everything got to be benefiting them, not you. So even when they, like I said, they helping you, it's got something to do with them, or either so they control you, or so that they can own you and have you doing everything that they want you to do, and a little extra. And they don't never want things to get better. So whatever issues or problems that they're having, that's just that. They're not gonna change because, like I was telling you and told you plenty of times before, they're never wrong. They're the victim, and everybody else need to change and see things different. And whatever they need to change or do for things to get better or be right, they don't want to do, and they're not willing to do that. So there you have it. It will always be the same. Them issues, them problems, or that issue or that problem will always be there until they do something about it. Until they fix themselves, change their way of thinking, therefore for habit. So that's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be. You is not, and some of us know right here, we're not changing no narcissist or a toxic person. You are not. They are stubborn and they do not change. So you're gonna take on their problems, you're gonna take on the issues that they have, and that's never gonna change. So the only thing you could do is just stop dealing with them. That's it. Because their issues gonna come on you, and then you're gonna have them same issues. I hope that was good enough for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Kevin Sullivan Advice channel. Thanks for watching my channel. Everybody have a great day and stay narcissistic and toxic free. Email me at kevinsullivanadvice@outlook.com for free email consultations. Also to book consultations, whether one-on-one phone or one-on-one via Skype or Zoom. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe with the notification bell. And this will be part 1. I'll do a part 2 eventually.